one of the lines that she says, like in the credits, is, I'm not sharing my story with you so that you can pity me. I'm sharing my story with you so that you can understand me. Hi there guys, my name is Renee Maria Sabu and I'm from London and I'm the director of short documentary Dear Philadelphia. So I went to University of the Arts London to study photography. I first visited Philadelphia about 5 years ago and I was volunteering at a summer camp called Camp for Kids. And I fell in love with the community and I started to go back a couple of times a year. About 2 years into doing that, my own dad got diagnosed with a brain tumour in Philadelphia. During those couple of years, it almost became like a second home from home and just really allowed me to go to a place and be able to process the things that I was going through. And I think that's even why a lot of the film is focused on fatherhood, because I was even trying to have a better understanding for myself, my relationship with my dad, which I love so much, and just wanting to reflect that through my work. I think some of the biggest similarities I probably see between Philadelphia and London, especially just within the Black community, is I think there are so many, families and communities who are really just striving to be the best that they can. Philadelphia is such a beautiful and strong place, filled with so many people that are just persevering. The basis of the film is exploring the partnership of forgiveness and community, and looking at it through the eyes of three fathers. One of the main things that I really want people to take away from the film is just to really challenge the stigmas that we can have of people, that we can have of communities. Making this film was really giving people the opportunity to speak for themselves and to share their stories. Especially this film, really focusing on the African American communities as well. I think there are so many incredible documentaries and films that look at the African American communities, but a lot of the time it does kind of have this narrative of focusing on things that are really sad, are really painful. With this film, it doesn't shy away from the truths about, drug addiction, about, the drug epidemic. But I think everyone in this film and all of the stories that are shared is just really inspiring. I wanted for their stories to also feel dignifying. Even right at the end of the film, one of the girls that I'm friends with in Philadelphia, one of the lines that she says, in the credits, is, I'm not sharing my story with you so that you can pity me. I'm sharing my story with you so that you can understand me. I guess what I've learned over the years going to Philadelphia is that everybody's stories are just so different, because the cards that we've been dealt with are so different. But ultimately, everybody really just deserves, a second chance. Everybody deserves the feeling of being loved, having a community that supports them. I think those are things that whenever I go to Philadelphia, I'm just completely reminded of all the time. I definitely wanted the film to be about hope.